Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official draw ceremony of the Socca Champions League 2024. The biggest and most important small-sided football festival in Europe returns to the city of Rethymno in Crete, where it has left its indelible mark with two very successful tournaments in the past. The National Team's European Championship in 2013 and the Socca World Cup in 2019. After 3 very successful years in Maribor, Slovenia, the Socca Champions League moves now to Rethymno for the next 3 years. So this beautiful city of Crete will be for the next 3 years the capital of the European small-sided football. For 4 days, October 17th to October 20, from 9 a.m. until the midnight, the Sochora Stadium in Rethymno by the Mediterranean Sea will be the heartbeat of Socca. 68 teams, 5 of which are non-European teams, will represent 50 cities, 23 countries and 4 continents. Of course, this big event has the strong support of the region of Crete and the municipality of Rethymno. First of all, let's meet our magnificent Rethymno, our magnificent Crete. So now, let's move on with the competition's format. There will be a total of 68 teams divided in 2 paths, the winning team's path and the contract team's path. Regarding the winning team's path, there will be 40 teams divided into 10 groups, groups A to J. Each group will have 4 teams. That means that each team will play 3 games in the group stage, and after that, the top 2 teams from each group, plus the 4 best third-placed team, will qualify to the next round, the round of 32. 24 out of the 40 teams from this path will qualify to the round of 32. Those 24 teams will play each other, and then we'll have 12 teams and 6 teams that will join the quarterfinals. There, they will join. They will face the 2 teams that will come from the other path, the contract team's path. Regarding the contract team's path, there will be a total of 28 teams divided into 7 groups, groups K to Q. Each team will play also 3 games in the group stage, and after that, the top 2 teams from each group, plus the 2 best third-placed team, will qualify to the next play-in round. That means that 16 teams out of 28 will play in this play-in round. After that, the 8 teams that will qualify will go to the next play-in round, and then we'll have 4 teams and 2 teams that will join the quarterfinals of the competition. This is the first time that the teams from both paths will meet each other. Note, please, that the group stage games and the early knockout stages will be played in the first 3 days of the competition, October 17th to October 19th. The quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals will be played in the last day of the competition, October 20. Now it's time to see, to watch, to follow our first promo video for this year's Socca Champions League. Now, let's move on with the draw process. Konstantina and Hara are here with us in order to help us. Welcome and thank you. There are 4 pots in this draw ceremony regarding the winning team's path. There will be 10 teams in the first pot, 10 teams in the second pot, 10 teams in the third pot, and 10 teams in the fourth pot. In order to avoid the presence, including more than 3 teams in the same group, we have to secure this. So we have included the teams from the same country, the teams from the countries that are represented with 3 or more teams in the same pot. Now, the teams that are random, 13 teams, will join now the 4 pots. The first pot will be joined by 4 random teams right now. Great. And now the second pot will be joined by 3 random teams. Please. And now it's the same for the third pot that will be joined by 3 random teams. Please. And the same is now for the fourth pot. So now we have 10 teams in each pot. First, second, third, and fourth. And we can go on with the draw process. Please, let's begin with the first pot, with the first team, A1 team. This team will be the A1 team, the first team of the first group, from groups A to J. Amigo Northwest, Sofia, Bulgaria. The second team is DXC Technology, Sofia, Bulgaria. This will be the B1 team. The third team is Al Ittihad University from Tripoli, Libya. AFC Alur, Kostanay, Kazakhstan. San Antonio, Athens, Greece, the champions of Greece. Thank you. Sun Protect, Sisak, Croatia. Kameni FC, Patra, Greece. Thank you. Cruce Food, Santander, Spain. Thank you. Kometas FC, Thessaloniki, Greece. And the last team from the first pot is MFK Bulgari, Sofia, Bulgaria. Now, we go on with the 10 teams from the second pot, please. So, the first team from the second pot is Tasmanschaft Bucharest, Romania. The second team from the second pot is Gemina Cluj from Romania. Glissando Timisoara, Romania. I repeat that we have included the teams from the same country, from the countries that are represented with 3 or more teams, in the same pots in order to avoid the presence of 3 or more teams in one group. Pro Football, Sibiu, Romania. Thank you. ACS Ergard, Arad, Romania. NK Victory, Vrsar, Croatia. Thank you. ACS Redex Baia Mare, Romania. Thank you. Caucasus Auto Import, Tbilisi, Georgia. Thank you. Young Boys, Cluj, Romania. And now the last team from the second pot is FK Fortitudo, Vilnius, Lithuania. So thank you very much. And now we move on with the third pot, please. Thank you. Soccer Punch, Poland. The second team from the third pot is Olympi Adjayava SC, Adjayava, Libya. Thank you. ET Promo, Lodz, Poland. Thank you. Aserete, Poland. Thank you. Cemil Baba, Blakavalari, Spor, Izmir, Turkey. Thank you. Gladiatorsi, Genetis, Warsaw, Poland. Thank you. Çınar Mermer, İzmir, Turkey. Thank you very much. Masbad Sanguinda, Poland. Thank you very much. FC Otamani, Warsaw, Poland. And this is the last team from the third pot, BGM, Poland. So now we move on with our last pot, the fourth pot. Let's go. Thank you. Olympia FC, Waterford, Ireland. Thank you. Albidok FC, Kartal, Hungary. Thank you. Sarmat, Kiev, Ukraine. FC Moldova Boys, Dublin, Ireland. Red Clover FC, Dublin, Ireland. Thank you very much. FSK Radvilskis, Lithuania. Thank you very much. FC Holland, Dublin, Ireland. Ziker Tolfoci, Budapest, Hungary. Chameria, Tirana, Albania. And the last team of this process is National Iron Team from Hungary. So, this was the draw process of the winning team's path. Now, let's take a look to all the groups, the teams of the groups that we have until now. And now, let's take a look to our second SOCCA Champions League video for today. Now, let's move on with the last part of the draw process. This is the draw process for the contract teams path. There is a total of 28 teams divided in 4 pots. We will have 7 teams in each pot. That means that the first pot, that now has 6 teams, will be joined by 1 team from the random. Please. So we now have 7 teams in the first pot, 7 teams already in the second pot, and we go to the third pot. The third pot has now 4 teams, so will be joined by 3 teams from the random. Great, now we have a full ball with 7 teams for the third pot, and we go to the last pot, the fourth pot, that has already 2 teams inside, so it will be joined by the remaining 5 random teams, please. Great, thank you very much, both. Now, we can start with the draw process. We already have 7 teams in each pot, and of course, we begin with the first pot, please. So, our A1 team is Husaria Mokotów from Warsaw, Poland. And we continue with the second team from the first pot, which is Superfly Paris, France. RS Team, Montpellier, France. Thank you very much. KS Bay, Warsaw, Poland. Thank you. FC Land of Fire, Katowice, Poland. Thank you. Mosaic Metros, Sydney, Australia. Thank you very much. Le Galactique, Paris, France. So, that's it with the first pot. We move on with the second pot, please. Thank you. Zero Play, Rethymno, Greece. Thank you very much. Circle FC, Athens, Greece. Thank you. Spartalimi, Athens, Greece. Great, thank you. Alana FC, Athens, Greece. Thank you. Asteras, Rethymno, Greece. Another host team. Its home is obviously in Rethymno, Crete. Thank you. KFC, Athens, Greece. And the last team from the second pot is Ethnikos from Rethymno, Greece. So we have finished with the second pot, and now we go on with the third pot, please. Thank you. So the first team from the third pot is FEN, Bulgaria, Sofia, Bulgaria. Thank you. Real Betos, Cascais, Portugal. Thank you. Red Fire, Sofia, Bulgaria. Thank you very much. FC Creating, Sofia, Bulgaria. Thank you. Romania NI, Ireland. Thank you very much. Orlit, Plovdiv, Bulgaria. And the last team from the third pot is Socca Cosmet, Basilicata, Italy. And now we can move on with the fourth and the last pot. The last 7 teams of the draw. Thank you very much. Latin FC, London, United Kingdom. Thank you. FK Alytis, Alytus, Lithuania. Great. Thank you once again. Delta Tulcea, Corby, United Kingdom. Thank you very much. Wizards, Malta. Thank you. Charleroi, Brussels. Charleroi, Belgium. Thank you very much. Al Intifada Club, Al Morad, Libya. And the last team of today's draw is Ripsped San Lorenzo, Bar, Montenegro. So now, I think we can take a look at the 7 groups of this path, the contract teams path. And now I think that we can look at all the groups, the total of 17 groups of both paths for the SOCCA Champions League 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today in the draw ceremony for the SOCCA Champions League 2024. We can't wait to see you in Rethymno from October 17th to October 20. Let's enjoy an incredible tournament and good luck to all the teams.